Hi guys, so I have another video for you guys, and I know it's been a bit since the last time I did a video, a couple weeks, and I intended on doing a video weekly, but the video I had recorded last week didn't turn out too well, and the days I record, I usually have a chance to record a video as a Sunday, and during the week I don't really have time or light, because I base everything on natural light. I'm right in front of a window. The light I have in this room is it's not enough to do a video. So I kind of have to base my entire filming timing around doing it on days that it's not, crappy weather out. I mean, it's still crappy weather, but I mean, luckily in winter, a lot of light reflects off the snow, so I get a lot more light. But yeah, so I am going to be working on trying to get more videos out. I'm going to try to do one at least once a week, even if it's a short video, tag video, haul video, DIY video. There's a lot of changes coming to my channel. One thing you'll notice is I'm going to be trying to do a lot more tutorials with palettes I already have. So I have like the Naked 3 palette. I have a bunch of MAC stuff. I'm just really trying to not buy makeup anymore. I have a lot of stuff. I don't really need anything. I need brushes. That's what I need. That's what I'm saving for. I will have more vlogs as it gets nicer out. It's just I really don't do anything when it's winter out. For the most part, I really don't. So, I mean, let's record me sitting around my house on my computer, watching TV, Netflix. It's not that exciting, so I'm gonna save you the gory details, I guess. Yeah, my next video is definitely gonna be for more Valentine's Day. And I'm gonna have kind of two looks in one video. Like, okay, this is the look, this is a normal look, and this is how you can add to it, which is Valentine's Day is in the middle of the week, so kind of like that last minute idea. We're not doing anything for Valentine's Day, we really don't. So what we usually do is we do breakfast for dinner. We've done that for the past 3 years. 3 years, yeah. It started the year we went to Mexico, actually, because we were going to Mexico a couple of weeks after Valentine's Day, so we didn't want to do anything. And then we just kind of kept the tradition, because we both really enjoyed it. The makeup I am going to be buying is going to be a lot less expensive. I'm going to buy a lot more kind of drugstore kind of color, like kind of brands, so like stuff you can get at like Walmart or the drugstore, because I go to Walmart a lot. Also, NYX I'm really getting into lately, and there's a NYX store in one of the malls near me, so which is how I picked up Copenhagen Lip Color, which is a really good color. Love it for winter. It's a winter fall look. It's a winter fall color, even though I'm done with winter. I still like my colors. Yeah, so I'm going to do a lot more looks with what I have. You're going to see a lot of changes coming to my channel, and yeah, so stay tuned. Also, I always take requests. I mean, I've got like the comment bar, or I have Twitter, I have Instagram. I'm on social media everywhere. I'm on all sorts of social media. I'll link them all below. You can follow me everywhere. So, this is going to be a long video. I'm really sorry. I usually cut it out to do like liner and mascara, but I really didn't this time. And more or less because I have some tips about liner, and then it's just whatever mascara. I think our food just got here. We just ordered some lunch. I think that was at the door. Okay. Okay, so all I've done is my brows. I'm gonna take my fluffy brush And I'm going to go into Puree, which I learned in my last video is these are very pigmented, so I got to go very light in it. And that's just going to be a transition color, so we're just going to put that in the crease. And yeah, we want it very light, so we're using a very light hand, which you notice when I do a very light hand, I basically use my brush very low, so as not to even risk pressing too hard. You're gonna get some on your lid sometimes. That's fine. We're gonna be covering that up, so that's just really not the focus of the look. We just need this as a transition color. Okay, and now I'm going to go into, with my flat brush. Okay, for record, don't blow on your palette like I just did, unless you're just using it yourself, because that throws around bacteria, and that's gross. Okay, so I'm going to go into, I'm going to go into Peaches and Cream, which is kind of like this beigey yellow color. And that's going to go into the front part of my eye. So like the inner corner and to about halfway. Because I'm going to want that gradient portion. Okay, and now I'm going to go into Candied Peach. And I'm going to use some shimmer colors on top of these, but I just need to I want to get the base down. So again, I'm going on Candied Peach very lightly. I'm using the edge of my brush to go a bit into the crease as well. I do want it more heavier on the outer corner, so I am doing a little more packing on. And if you want to get a little more color anywhere, dabbing helps it very much. That way you're not pushing around the color too much. Okay, now I'm going to go with my fluffy brush, which I've wiped off. And I'm just going to actually blend that out, the outer corners. So that's a more smoother into the transition. Okay, and this one needs a little bit more Candied Peach, so that's fine. Sometimes when you do the transition color, you don't really feel, you feel like later on, you're like, you know what, I didn't do it as strong as I wanted, so I just put a little bit more on my transition, went back into Puree, and now I just wipe off my brush and blend that through. And then same to the other side. Now, in order to make this more kind of fun, I'm going to go into more sparkly colors. So on top of that, on top of your Peaches and Cream, I'm going to go into Nectar with a smaller brush. I'm just going to pat that back on top. Yes, I'm going over top of Candied Peach, that's fine. Because next we're going to go into just peachy. I'm going to go on top of candied peach. So then you have like that really nice blend of the nectar and just peachy. It looks really pretty. Now for some of those who want a little bit more, which is not surprising, sometimes you want to have a little bit, you want to be able to jazz it up a bit. I'm going to go into cobbler. Just going to go with this into my outer corner. It darkens it up, but it doesn't add too much. It doesn't take away from your look either. Now I'm going to go back with my fluffy brush, which, as I said, I keep wiping off. And I'm just going to blend that outer corners. And now I'm going to go with a liner brush. And in the front corner, I'm going to go into peaches and cream. So basically kind of underneath where you went with the peaches and cream originally. I'm going to follow that. And then I'm going to go into candied peach. You know, you can do candied peach or you could do just peachy. I'm going to go with candied peach because I'm personally not a fan of how it looks on my under eyes. Now, this does have a bit of fallout, which is fine. This is a brush I use as a powder brush, so it's already got some powder on it. So I just kind of make it smaller and stiffer, and I just follow my under eye. And anything I want gets brushed away. Sorry, I have a bit of a cold. I'm really trying not to sniffle. I'm trying not to sniffle too much. Sorry, my camera fell. Okay, so now that we've done pretty much the look, we're gonna go into. I'm gonna go into white peach, which is this white. I'm just gonna highlight that brow, do that brow highlight. Now, because we have eyeliner. I'm a big fan of eyeliner, so not necessary to everyone. If you're just doing liner for the first time, this is how you can do liner, and this works for liquid, gel, felt tip. Basically, kind of half lean it against your lash line. Small strokes. Then once you get to near the edge, figure out where you want your wing. Make that first little line. There you go. And I'm going to do that on the other side. Sometimes this happens. It happens. This is how it is. Okay, so because I've been using a lot of it's a lot of peachy colors. I want to go into something that's more of a softer color for cheeks. So a couple years ago, Benefit came out with this cheeky sweet spot. And I go into Dandelion, which is that light pink there. And now, when you're doing blush, if you're not comfortable with, if you're not a fan of doing blush, the easy, foolproof way: smile, cheeks. So you get the apples of the cheek, and then I do kind of mini circles going back. That way it blends out. And because of the way my cheekbones are, or my face is shaped, I do an angle. So it's like here to up. Now again, contour, I'm not very good at it, but this is what I do. I take a stippling brush. I go into my contour color. This is Social Butterfly from Tarte. I start basically at my ear and I kind of angle it. I also, just to blend it out, I kind of do back here too. I was taught by a Sephora employee how to do contour the very minimal, which is this. She taught me another way, but I haven't really mastered it, so I don't really feel like telling you guys how the other way is until I can actually be like, hey, this is another way to contour, because I don't want to say that and completely mess it up. But I'm working on it, so I have another contour way coming out soon. And then I just take another separate brush. This is a very cheap brush, like it's falling apart, and I just kind of blend it. I just kind of brush back and forth, so then it doesn't look, muddy or stupid, basically. Lashes, I'm using Voluminous Feline. As I mentioned before, this is waterproof. I did not think before, I didn't look before buying mascara, and I accidentally bought waterproof. I'm personally not a fan of waterproof mascara. I find it sticks to my lashes way too much, and even when I use makeup, I've tried different things like makeup remover, coconut oil, it just really attaches to my lashes. Which I guess is a good thing, to a degree. There we go. Now, this look can kind of go two ways. I'm going to go with the coral lip. I have two. I have Urban Decay in Streak. I also have another color, but I also have a butter gloss from NYX called Peach Cobbler. You know what? I'm going to go with Peach Cobbler because I'm really not feeling lipstick today. Feeling kind of glossy. Yeah, I'm really loving NYX, but there's your look. Very spring look. I mean, it's still January, it's almost February, but I mean, I'm done with winter. I don't know if anybody else is, but I'm done with winter, and I want to start getting into some spring looks, and then that way, if you guys want to try this out, if you have the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, or any similar colors. I know MAC has a lot of similar colors in that pinky peach line, and different I know what different colors do. I'm sure NYX has a bunch of colors. But yeah. See you guys in the next video.